answer because God chose me, bitch.
Stevie BB. You now rockin' with the best. Boy, don't you leave me on red. I'ma tell you one last time, stop playing with me. You know bad bitch don't come for free. You now rockin' with the best. Boy, don't you leave me on red. I'ma tell you one last time, stop playing with me.
Hey guys, it's your girl Tanisa Zari back with another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving my freshmen advice, people that's just graduating 8th grade, because I know the school year is coming to an end because of Corona, and it's May, so most of my schools in my city end in May. Yeah, all the 8th grade graduates, tune into this video. I'm gonna be dropping some gems on y'all on how to survive your first year of high school and like stuff you should know and stuff that's gonna be going on. So let's get straight into what I can redo this year of high school with the things I have learned and the things I did and the things I should have did. What would those things be for girls and boys? So make sure y'all watch and like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel because I'm lit. And I don't know what I'm gonna call y'all, like I don't know, like, cause my name's Tanisa Zari. Like, that name don't got like Tanise Mob. Like, nobody wants to be called that. The first thing that I learned and that I'm trying to tell y'all is to be yourself. A lot of people is gonna be walking around high school not being themselves, trying to be like somebody else, trying to be like Young Boy and trying to be like NLE Chopper and trying to be like all these people, and it's gonna show. You can tell it's not really them. Like, but some of the boys, they gonna act hard, and when another boy press them, they gonna freeze up, you know, and vice versa. So yeah, with girls too, girls be trying to act hard and like they, but when a girl be ready to post up,
when I leave, you want to keep doing this. But then when I come around, you don't want to post up. So,
yeah, be yourself. If you're not a fighter, don't act like a fighter. That's because when you act like that and the girl come press you about that, you better be ready. Like, you can't be like, no, I don't want to fight you. No, you was japping at that mouth. Yeah, be yourself. If you a funny person, you know, be yourself. Don't try too hard to be funny. Don't try to be the class clown. Don't try to do none of that, because at the end of the day, your true colors are always going to show. They're always going to be brought to the light. So be yourself from jump. More people will like you if you be yourself. People can tell when you're not being like yourself. I don't know if you know that or not. Like, I can blatantly tell when somebody's not being their self. And me and my friends can tell too. Everybody can tell because we talk about you. Like, she not really like that. Like, she don't act like that when she with these people. Or she don't, like, that's how you know, because when you're not yourself, you try to act different ways with different people. So you become 3 million people. And you could just be one person, which is yourself. Because if you don't be you, who gonna be you? You can only be you, because it's only one you. It ain't 2 of you, it's 1 of you. And if y'all hear them kids, I don't know what to tell them. Hold on. Be a leader. If you don't be a leader, like, your life is gonna be, your high school year is gonna be, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble because you're trying to follow behind your friends. Who wants to be a follower? And if you're a follower, you're gonna be tried like a follower. Everybody gonna know you a follower. Everybody gonna try you like a follower. You're gonna be the send off. We're gonna have you do stuff that we know we not supposed to do just to see the outcome of it. Like, we're gonna be like, go knock the teacher garbage can over, and you gonna go do it because you're a follower, and you will listen to anything we say. Not me, because I don't do stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't tell you to go do something I wouldn't do. But yeah, next, don't be childish, especially if you're a boy. Do not be childish. You go from a, say if you really, you that nigga, and you're childish, you're not that nigga. I promise you, You go from a 10 to a 0. From being mature and being childish. Like, girls, if you're a childish girl and you just... It's so many childish girls, like, and they get looked at like this. Are you serious? Girls are expected to be more mature and, you know, all that type of stuff. But if you're childish, you're just gonna get looked at like that. Like, are you serious? Yeah, I'm looking at a list. Another thing, stand up for yourself. Like, this is number one. Be assertive. Not, you know, don't be assertive. Like, if somebody do something you don't like, make sure you let them know that they did something you don't like. And make sure you let them know, like, I don't play that. I don't play around like that. Whatever it is, just let them know. Like, like, I don't like that. I don't play like that. I don't think that's funny. I don't think that's jokes. Or none of that. So they know, like, not to do it again. But if you just let stuff slide, like, say if you don't like when girls call you a B, and you be like, and you just let them call you, and you know you're not comfortable with it, no, let them know, like, I don't like when people call me that. Or be like, girl, don't call me that. I don't play like that. Like, just let them know it can be killed, nipped in the bud. But if you keep letting them do that, you're going to start getting mad and angry, and it's going to lead to a fight. Instead of just letting them know off rip, like, I don't like this. I don't play that. I don't play fight. I don't do like this. I don't do like that. I don't play that. If somebody be like, say something slick, make sure you correct them on the first thing they say slick to you. Like, don't talk to me like that. Like, I don't play like that. I don't like when people talk to me like that. Like, that's disrespectful. Make sure you let them know, or you will get tried your whole high school year. I promise you. Like, especially like girls. Let's say, for example, like, say in 7th grade, you was soft or whatever. In 8th grade, you got a little tougher. People still gonna think you soft in the inside because of the reputation you gave them from the get-go. So, make sure you always stand on what you say, stand on what you mean, and don't take no disrespect. Period. Work. 11:59 is gonna be the most important time in your high school career. From 9th grade to 12th grade, 11:59 is gonna be the top time. A paper that's turned in, say the paper is due at May 1st, 11:59. That paper is due May 1st at 11:59. You can turn it in all throughout the day, but if it's turned in on May 2nd at 12, it's late. That A paper is now a C. That A paper is now a B minus. Like, it's no jokes when your teacher say, oh, this paper due at 11:59. Like, it's not like middle school where you can be like, well, da, 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 da. No. That paper was due at 11:59, but it be turned in at 11:59. Or guess what? You getting marked down a whole bunch of points. All teachers are different, but my teachers at my school, you turn in a paper late. Oh, sweetie. Build a relationship with your teachers. I promise you, this is A1. I built 2 relationships with 2 of my teachers. My first teacher I built a relationship with, her name is, what's her name? Miss Vogel. She always give me slide if I need help with something. If I didn't understand something, I always can shoot her email like, I didn't understand this. I don't know how to do the homework. She'll shoot me an email back either saying she can help me with it or how to do it or whatever. If I couldn't turn the paper in because I was not feeling good, I was cramping or whatever, I'll shoot her text like, Miss Vogel, I was cramping and I couldn't turn the paper in. Oh, that's fine. You have till tomorrow at this time to turn it in. So, build a relationship. I know I'll probably not have her as a teacher next year, which is very sucky. But yeah, the second teacher I built a relationship with is Miss Celine. Now, she is the most passive, funnest teacher ever. She's my Spanish teacher. She know I don't know Spanish like that. And she know, like, a whole bunch of people don't no Spanish like that in our class because she came in like the middle of the year. But I built a relationship with her. I sit with her behind her desk. I do all of my Spanish work with her. We converse. We have regular conversations, personal conversations, all that. We are really close. I love her. I love her. Hopefully I still have her for Spanish 2 next year. Miss you. Be involved in school. If I didn't say this already, be involved. Go out for the basketball team if you know how to play basketball. Go out for the cheer team if you know how to cheerlead. Be in the Asian club if you're Asian or you like their culture. Be in the science club. My school got so many clubs. Be in any club that got something to do with you. If you're a really pro-black person, be in the African American club and all that. Like, you know, be in a club because colleges look at that like she was committed to one thing and all this stuff. They look at that like, we want you at our college. You participated in the debate team. Our school has a really good debate team, and we would like you to be on it. Like, it be little stuff like that that y'all don't be thinking about, that colleges be thinking about, and you can get into college just from doing little stuff like that. Me, I personally didn't go out for anything or join the clubs, and I should have. I'm going to do it next year, though, for sure. Be outgoing and be able to talk to people. Like me, I'm really standoffish and really shy, but I wish I would have talked to more people. People try to talk to me, but I'm so shy. Like, I just be like, yeah. They probably think I was being bougie, but I was really just like, I didn't know what their intentions was, so I probably didn't respond in the best way I should have. So yeah, I know that for next year. Talk to more people and be more outgoing, and don't be as shy, because some people are just like me and they just making conversation. Like at home, I'm very outspoken and stuff, but at school, I'm more like, hey y'all, what up? You know, it's Denise. Or laughing with my group of friends. I got like 2 girlfriends and like 3 boyfriends. And yeah, that's my clique. And that's another thing. Like, I might want to go on a field trip, but my friend don't got that class with me, or none of my friends got that class with me, and then I got to be on this field trip with nobody I know, instead of being in that class, talking to people, and then when the field trip come up, I'm able to be on the field trip with some friends I made in that class, or some friends I know in that class, instead of being on a field trip by myself. Like, in my health class, I really didn't have no friends, so I just would sit in the back of class, do my work, be on my phone. Everybody else be like talking and conversing. I just be in the back of the class by myself. Peer pressure. If your friends are pressuring you to do something that you don't think is right or that goes against your morals and stuff, don't do it. Don't feel like you got to do something to impress somebody else. That's another thing with following. Don't be a follower. Don't fall into peer pressure. Like, most of my friends smoke. I don't smoke. I would never see myself like buying some weed and smoking it, because this is not me. I don't smoke. I don't enjoy smoking. Never, maybe because I like never really smoked like that before, but I don't know. I just don't see myself doing that. But all my friends smoke. Not all of them, but I'm gonna say 80% of them smoke. So they'll probably be planning a match session like after school. We're going to go here and we're going to smoke. And I'll be left out because, like, I don't smoke. So I won't go at all, because why am I going if I don't smoke? Like, you know. So don't let your friends peer pressure you into something. Like, my friends be like, girl, you don't smoke, what? But they'll never be like, girl, you need to smoke. Like, if your friends are like that, get some new friends, because why are you pressuring me into doing something that I don't need to do? Especially, I'm too young to be doing that. So, yeah, that's crazy. In high school, you're going to lose a lot of friends. So, expect that. Like, I was friends with some people in 8th grade. As soon as I got to high school, we split up. None of them. Well, we still cool or whatever. I don't hate them. They don't hate me. I'm losing my voice. I told y'all in my last video, my voice, like, it really hurts when I like talk for a long period of time, so that's why I'm trying to hurry this video up. Makes what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna lose friends. Like, your best friend, maybe you and your best friend go to the same high school, but y'all have plenty different classes together, so y'all are split up. and maybe y'all got a different lunch, or you know, just a whole bunch of, yeah, you might not see her as much, so she might find a new friend and they might become best friends, and you and your best friend might just become friends, or y'all still best friends but y'all just don't talk how y'all used to. That's fine. Don't start a fight or don't call them fake. That's another thing I hate when people do that. Like, I'm fake because I got another friend. Like, you're not supposed to be my only friend. I'm not supposed to be your only friend. We're in high school with 3,000 other kids or other people. We're going to see new people and stuff. Like, it's okay. Like, you know, I hate when people be like, she fake. No, she just growing and evolving. In high school, you start off high school as a 14-year-old and you in high school as an 18-year-old or a 17-year-old. Why do you think people are not going to grow up? People are going to start liking new things. People are going to start liking new people. People are going to evolve into their self that they are meant to be, because everything that happened is in God's plan. So maybe you're not their friend anymore because of something that God planned. Maybe they blocking your blessings. Maybe they're distracting you from starting your business or doing like this or starting your YouTube channel. It could be anything. Like, so don't knock people for finding new friends and creating that new path and all that. So yeah, that's another big thing. Don't be contained to one group. I think I touched on this a little bit. Like, if you contain to one group of people, and when the people start splitting up, who else are you gonna have? Not saying that you need nobody, because you don't need with nobody. Like me this year, I rocked this year solo for the most part. I had my little friends and we was real cool, kicking and caking it. But I didn't have many friends in different classes and stuff. But I rocked this year solo, which I regret because it's boring. It's really boring. But be able to mix with your environment. So you can have friends in this class, friends in that class, people to talk to in this class, people to invite places in this class. Maybe your friend's not interested in doing something you like. Say I like painting, and my other friends don't know how to draw, so they're not really into painting. And I find somebody in my art class that really likes painting, so maybe we can go to the paint shop on the weekend. You know, I'm just giving an example, but yeah, that's like, don't be contained to one group. Be aware of your environment. If you go to a school in the hood, just know it's going to be plenty kids that are urban. So, yeah, you're going to have to adapt to that environment. Don't go in there with, like, a Hollywood attitude or stuff. Like, nobody's going to be able to relate to you. Nobody's going to get you. And you're going to be on the outskirt of the school. So be able to be aware of your environment. Like, oh, you know, don't change who you are because of your environment. Just be aware of your environment. Like, if I go to a school out in my city, I'm West Allis. That's more like a suburban area. And if I go there being like, they're not gonna be able to relate to me. Like, if I be like, I just went and shot 100 niggas last night, like, they're not gonna be able to relate to me. They're not gonna get me. We're not gonna mix well. That's what I'm gonna say. Class advice: make sure you either a really good listener or a really good note taker. So I'm a really good listener. Like, I can remember stuff from hearing it. Taking notes, I really don't like do it, but I do both. Because sometimes in high school, I promise you, teachers will throw a test like, oh, we having a notebook test tomorrow. I hope you have your notes. Make sure you take your notes. Like, make sure you take your notes, or you've been listening really good in class and you know everything that's going to be on the test. I feel like taking notes is really good because it's good to study with. And sometimes if you miss a day of class, the notes have like the majority of what we've been learning in a unit. Like, especially if you go by unit. But you have your notes for when a test comes. You got the main stuff, the main keywords, all of that. So find a hobby. Find something you like to do. Like I said, high school is the blueprint for your future. High school is the blueprint for your future, like, for real. If you do bad in high school, you're not getting into any colleges. So it's evident that you're not going to college. And yeah, that's your blueprint. Say they pop perks in high school, all that. They do all this stuff, steal cars, all that. And now you're done with high school. And all the stuff you've been practicing in high school goes on with you into the real world. So now you have all these bad habits and all this. And now you just got to deal with that in the real world. Because you don't have nowhere to go anymore. You don't have school anymore. Like, you wake up, go to school. That's something for you to do today. For the day. When you're out of high school, you're not going to have anything to do. You're going to have all these bad habits and all this baggage, if I make sense. But if you do the right thing in high school or the okay thing in high school, you might have a better chance of having a better future. Not saying that you have to go to college to be successful, because I don't believe that at all. I don't believe you have to go to college to be successful. Me personally, I'm going to college for the experience. Like, I want to experience all that trunk party and moving day and having a roommate, all that. I just want to do it for the experience, and I want to have like a degree under my name. So yeah, being behind, it is so easy to get behind, but it's so hard to catch up. So my thing is, if you miss a day of school, if you're going to miss a day of school, inform your teachers while you're out. Like, even if you didn't plan on missing that day of school, just shoot your teachers an email. Hi, I won't be in your class today. Can you give me the rundown of what we learning? I do that all the time, and it helps so much. They either tell me they're going to give me an extension on the work. They give me the rundown, and they give me our work so I can print it out and do it myself and print it the next day. They either tell me what website to go on to do it right now while I'm out of school. And it'll help. So yeah, you have no reason. Oh, reputation. Your reputation is really important in high school. How the kids think of you is how the teachers think of you. I promise you, it's the same way. You think the teachers don't know that you send news to that boy and they got leaked? They know. So that's another thing. Do not send news in high school. Do not send news in high school. If you sent news your freshman year and they are leaked, that's going to follow you your whole 4 years of high school. And that's a promise. And I know somebody that's watching this is going to send news in high school. Or they already did. No shame to you. If you like somebody having the power to leak your body parts to the public. That shit's crazy. I'm not judging you. I'm going to sell snacks. If you're a freshman and you are into being an entrepreneur, sell snacks. You can make so much money by selling snacks. I promise you, somebody's going to buy it. Like, in high school, there's 3 different lunches in my high school. There's 3 different lunches. We have first lunch, we have second lunch, and we have third lunch. So the beginning of the day, the middle of the day, the end of the day. So people that have lunch at the end of the day is going to be hungry at the beginning of the day and the middle of the day. People that have lunch in the middle of the day are going to be hungry at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. People that have lunch at the beginning of the day are going to be hungry the middle of the day and the end of the day. So yeah, sell snacks is a good way to make money, especially if you're a freshman, you're not ready to get a job yet, all that. Thanks for watching my YouTube video, and I hope you learned something. I hope you take my advice. These are my personal opinions and what I think will work while you're in high school. Yeah, hopefully some of this stuff is helpful to y'all. Hopefully y'all listen, take notes, watch this video and take notes on what I said, and just get this in your head. I wouldn't steer y'all wrong. I'm not saying anything that I wouldn't do or I don't believe myself. And yeah, I hope everybody has a good freshman year in high school. And yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And bye.